Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm really appreciative of the love and all the likes that I have gotten, and I'm so happy and so glad to see that you all are liking my videos. And today, in our junior board game versions, we are going to look at My First Stone Age by Z-Man Games. And this game is the junior version for the game Stone Age, and I personally don't own the game Stone Age, and I just bought this game, My First Stone Age, for my son who is almost 7 years old, and he had ton of fun playing this game. And let me flip the box around so we can see right here on the back. And that's the designer of the game. And that's some information about him. And his name is Marco. I don't want to say his last name because I might mess it up. So that's I'm going to leave it for you guys to read right here. And then on the side, it tells us that it's a 2 to 4 player game. It is for ages 5 plus and it takes about 15 minutes. But if you're learning for the first time, it might take about 20-25 minutes, and that's okay. So let's go ahead and open this box and see what are the contents inside. All right, everyone, let's open up this box. And the first thing we have is the instruction booklet right here. And it's quite a big booklet if you see, but if I am not wrong, no, yeah, this is the whole booklet in English only. It's not in two languages. So this is just in English, and it's quite a big booklet, but smaller than a lot of games that we own. And then this is the game board. Let's go ahead and open the game board. It is cute and the illustrations are fun from the Stone Age times, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to move this on the side, and we are definitely going to see how the game is played. Bring the box here, and then I'm going to take all these out actually first, and then show you individually what we have in here, because it's too much of stuff in the Ziploc bags, and I just want to take them out and then show you guys properly what each item is. Okay, so I have taken out everything from the bags, and we looked at the game board, we looked at the instruction booklets, and then I will show you what other components it contains. So the first thing we have here is a settlement. So there are 4 of these settlements, and each player gets one of this. And then the next thing we have are player markers, which are these here. So there are 4 player markers since it's a 2 to 4 player game. And then there are 4 figurines for the players. So these are the figurines right here. Then we have 20 goods, which are these here. These are the goods right here. And so there are berries, pots, ivory or teeth. Oh, it's a tooth, arrowhead, and fish. Okay, so there are 4 of each of the goods, and I just have taken out one out each. And then we have 15 hut tokens, and each of these hut tokens have different goals to complete. And once you complete this goal, and we'll look at the game, but I'm just giving you an idea. Once you complete this goal, you get these huts to put on your settlement. Okay, then we have 2 dog tokens. So these are the dog tokens right here. Okay, and then we have these 14 forest tokens, and they have different things on the back. So there are dice on the back, there are goods on the back, and there is like all 5 goods here, or there is like single good on the back, or like this. Okay, so these are the forest tokens, and we will talk about the forest tokens in detail as we see how to play the game. So those are the components in the box, and obviously these are not all of them. I have more that I have put aside, but that's what the game contains. So let's go ahead and see how to set up the game, and then we'll go ahead and see how to play the game. All right, let's look at how to set up the game. So first we'll put the game board in the center of the table. Then each player will take a settlement, and with the mammoth and their color. So each settlement have a mammoth in their color. So I'll choose pink, although I don't like pink. And then you'll put it facing towards you. So this thing will kind of protect you from others to see what you have underneath here, what kind of tokens you have. Okay, during the game, goods and huts will be placed on a player settlement. Okay, the next thing we will do is each player will take a player figure, and the player marker of their color choice. So we will take the pink one, which is, so I found the player token, I mean the player figure, and player marker is what I have lost, but I found it. And here is the pink player marker, okay? The next thing we are going to do is now place the goods where they belong on the board, okay? If you're playing 3 or 4 players, you will use 4 of each. But if you're playing only 2 players, you will use 3 of each. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to only set up for 2 players. So I'm going to put everything on the board and come back. On ahead and put everything onto the board, and I'm just going to explain it on how I have set them up. So I've put 2 tooth, 2 berries, 2 pots, 2 arrowheads, and 2 fish on their respective locations. So everything is marked. So I put them there. And then this is the trading post where we will put 1 of each good. So we'll have only 1 of each good here for now. I've placed the player figures right here where the hut is. And then this is the dog symbol. And here you will put the 2 dog tokens. Then you will take these hut tokens and shuffle them face down, and then place 5 in each pile, and flip the topmost one open. You will then go ahead and shuffle these forest tokens and place 4 on the length of the board, and then the 3 on the height of the board. And that's how you will have this. So 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 4 on the right side and 4 on the left side. And then each player will have their settlement. Okay, so that's the setup for the board. And now we will go ahead and see how to play the game. Okay, let's look at how to play this game. The goal of the game is that you're trying to collect all the different goods and spend them on building the huts, and then the first player to build 3 huts on their settlement wins the game. So the game sequence is flip over the forest token, move your figure, and perform an action. So those are the 3 things you will do on your turn. So on your turn, the first thing you will do is you will choose one of the face down forest token and flip it over. So I'll flip this one over, and it says tooth. So when any of the good token comes up, you move your figure directly to that location, okay, and then you take that good. Okay, if there is no good there, then you don't take it. You just go to that location and stay there. Okay, now it's the blue player's turn. So I'm going to see what they want. Say they want this token right here. It says 5. So what they will do is they will move their figure 5 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they will get 1 arrowhead. Okay, and they have to put it underneath their settlement so that the other player don't know what goods they have. Okay, now it's my turn again, and I want to flip over this. So it takes me to the construction site, which is the hut symbol right here. So my figure will go all the way around, right, and come to the hut. So when you come on the hut symbol or the construction site symbol, what you will do is if you have enough goods, you will build any one of this top or flipped open huts. If you don't have good, this is an optional step. If you don't have all the resources, you are not going to build them. But the mandatory step in when you reach the construction site is that you have to flip over all these forest tokens that are flipped up. Okay, and then you are going to change 2 of the positions of 2 of the forest tokens. So I'm just going to take this one here and place it here, and make sure that all the players see which 2 tokens you have changed. Okay, now that's that. So that is, we looked at how to get to the goods and how to construct the huts, and now we are going and how to move with the number dice. I hope that I get the trading post or the dog symbol next. So it's the blue player's turn, and they got a 2. So they will move 2 here, and they will come to the trading post. You can come to a trading post this way, or you can get one of the trading post symbols with behind the forest token. Okay, so the blue player is at the trading post. Now at the trading post, you can trade with the trading post with as many goods as you want. So you can, it's an optional thing. You can do it if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But say if you want a fish from here to build this, you have to give one of your items. But the blue player does not want to trade right now because they have one arrowhead and they need one more to uh, build this hut here. Okay, so we're just going to wait it out and not trade anything for now. Okay, but say they were supposed to, say I was there and I was supposed to trade my tooth for a fish, then I'm just going to place my tooth right here and then take the fish and then have it in my pile right here. Okay, so that's the trading post, but it's now my turn, so I'm just going to take my tooth back. Okay, so that's how you do the trading post. So I'm going to find the forest token for the dog token, and then I'm going to explain what it does. Okay. All right, so I'm going to open for the pink, as a pink player, I'm going to open the next token. So I'm going to open this one right here and it takes me to the trading post. So I'm going to move my player all the way around and meet the blue player here at the trading post. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tooth and put it here and trade it for a fish. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And now the blue player is going to open up a token. So they will open this token right here. So they got the dog token, and for the dog token they will move on the space where the dog is marked and take one of these tokens. So when there are no tokens left here, you can steal it from the player, from any players who have them. So if two players have dog tokens and you don't, you have to steal it from the closest left player from you. Okay. If you have both the dog tokens, then you don't have to do anything and you just wait there. Okay, so the dog token, when on the construction site, acts as a joker. If you have a dog token, you can use it as any of these goods and use them to build the hut in your settlement. Okay, so the blue player got the dog token here. Okay, so next I'm going to move again and I'm going to open this tile here. So I can move 3 spaces. So 1, 2, and 3, and I will get the tooth. Okay, so I'll take the tooth. And now on the next turn, the blue player will open this hut token here, or the construction site token, and they will move from here all the way around to the construction site. Now at this point, they have one dog token and one arrowhead. So what they're going to do is they're going to build this hut right here. Okay, so I'm going to take this, build it in their settlement, take the dog token, place it here, and also take the arrowhead from them, which is down here, and then place it back here, and then they build this here. Okay, so they build their hut here, and now since they came on the construction site, all these tokens will flip face down again, and they will move two tokens, move positions for 2 tokens. So I'm going to move this dog token from here to here. Okay, and that's what we're going to do for this. So this is what the game is. You just keep playing, taking turns, and whoever builds the first whoever builds all 3 huts in their settlement first wins the game. So now let's move on to my final thoughts. All right, so this game is pretty simple, very easy. There's no rolling dice, so the kids are not throwing the dice around. My son used to throw dice, and he could not roll the dice properly, so he would just throw it and it would go here and there. And I just like how you just have to flip these tokens and you can choose where you want to land. This game is so easy. It is very quick. It goes really, really fast. So because I was explaining and sometimes I lose track of what I want to say, it took me longer to explain, but usually it goes really fast. It's fun, it is easy to understand, it is easy to explain, and it takes less time. And like in my other video, I mentioned that the less time the game takes, the more the kids want to play that game. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends and family, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for all your wonderful love that you give me. Bye, and have a wonderful day.